Hello everyone, my name is Shamira, aka Mimi. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. So you guys, this is like so unexpected. It is Tuesday. Usually I don't post on a Tuesday, but I'm gonna post on a Tuesday because I don't think I'm gonna be able to post on Wednesday for the Wild and Free Wednesday, okay? So you guys, today is Tuesday. It's Talk Yo Shit Tuesday, and I'm about to talk my shit, okay? I'm about to talk my shit because this topic, I just came from a doctor's appointment. This topic really triggered me in a way, okay? So you guys, I had a person call me, okay? This person don't even call me to check up on me or nothing. They just come call me just to be nosy, you know? And it's always, you can always tell the difference if you have enough discernment. You could always tell the difference when someone is calling you to check up on you because they genuinely care, okay? Or if someone is calling to check up on you so they can see how bad or how great you're doing. They want to see your progress. They want to signify, okay? It's a difference. And I know some of you guys have that discernment, like me, to know when someone is genuinely calling you out of concern, okay? Out of concern. And some of you guys, it's going to take the strength of you not to tell people to mind your goddamn business, okay? Mind your damn business, all right? Because some of you guys are fire signs. You guys don't like people all in your business. The hierophant. Yeah, you guys keep things close to you, okay? Almost like a hermit. Some of you guys could be a Virgo. But this hurricane, hey, you guys, when you guys are to yourself, most of the time, you guys are by yourself. Most of the time, you're drinking your water and minding your damn business, right? You're learning things. Some of you guys have school. Some of you guys are learning a new skill. Okay, you guys got things to do, things to learn, things to spend your time on that is gonna help you in the long run, help you grow in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like expansion. I'm hearing a lot of expansion. Some of you guys got things to focus on, school, work, children. Okay, you guys are learning every day. You don't have time for people to be coming in, minding your business, calling you up like, oh, hey, what's going on? You know, I will never tell your business. Half of the time, people be trying to come up in your business, trying to try to figure out what's going on with you. They're trying to start some type of, Eight of Wands, communication. Yeah, calling you up real quick when they hear something or they see something that you posted on social media. Okay, stalking your ass, finding things on social media. You know what's crazy? I hear that some of you guys got a person who calls you up, okay? Who calls you up whenever they see you guys post something on social media. Maybe this person stalks you. So a person you guys not talking to like that. Okay, maybe some of you guys cut contact, cut ties with this person, or like certain people. I'm saying that some of you guys could have went through a breakup. Okay, you could have went through a break, could have cut someone ass off, and they were crying and stuff, stalking your social media, trying to figure out why you're not feeling the emotions of the breakup like they are. Okay, I'm feeling like some of you guys got tired of someone's shit. Okay, it could be a family member, heavily on that family member, but it definitely could be a person you guys broke up with. Maybe someone broke up with you, or you guys broke up with this person on Valentine's Day. Okay, because they were full of shit. All right, you're like you had one day to prove your love to me, and you're still in that mess. Okay, I can't deal with you, and I don't blame you. All right, but whenever this Eight of Wands, I get the Eight of Wands, I do get that fast communication, like quick communication, like desperate communication, desperate texting. Um, someone trying to figure out if you're dealing with someone else. Yeah, trying to figure out if you're dealing with someone else. Like, why aren't you suffering? You must have someone. No, I ain't got nobody. And another thing too, people believe if you text something or you post something on social media, that's what you're going through. Just because you post it doesn't mean you're going through it. Sometimes we get these random ass ideas or emotions that just comes over us. I don't know about you guys. I can't speak for you guys, but I speak for myself. I get these emotions or I get these words, okay, symbols, signs, phrases that stay with me during the whole day until I actually make a video and speak on that thing. It doesn't mean that I'm going through that particular thing at that moment. I could have experienced this 6, 7 years down the road, but something in me triggered me to get me to speak on it, okay? And just because you're not posting it doesn't mean you don't have anything going on. Most people feel like if you post a fucking shoe, they're like, oh my gosh, the person posted their feet under the sand. Maybe they're buried under their emotions and they're crying out for help. No, that's not what it is. Okay, I don't know about some of you guys. I don't like subliminals. I don't like a passive aggressive type of communication. I like straightforward. All right. So for some people who don't know, I love straightforward communication. I don't mind confrontation. It's a difference between being confrontation and just being absolutely messy and argumentative. Okay. It's totally different. It depends on the person's perspective and also their mood and their energy, their temperament at that moment. Okay. During the confrontation. And that's how you know the direction of the confrontation will go. Is if you're going to be negative experience or positive experience. But I'm ready for both. You know, I'm on guard for both. Not really on guard, but just prepared for both. Okay. And I feel like some of you guys who watch me, you guys got some common sense. I mean, not everyone, because it is going to be some people who get a little triggered, who feel like I'm coming after them personally, and I'm not. And I keep telling them, you know, if the shoe fits, okay, then wear it. But if it's not, you know, let that shit fly. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it go. All right. I don't come on my social media posting things about my personal life or um speaking on certain things, you know, trying to throw subliminals to people I don't like. I ain't got time for that, okay? I don't got time for that. My son, enough. That's enough of my attention, okay? Enough of my day. My business I'm trying to run, what I'm trying to do. Myself, taking care of myself, self-care, you know. I focus on myself and most of my time I spend that time on doing things that are productive, okay, and it will help my growth in some way, help my expansion in some way. So if some of you guys are watching this, you guys understand what I'm talking about. You guys are riding with me. You know what it is, okay? You definitely know what it is. Sometimes you just know people's intentions towards you. No sugarcoating, okay? No bullshit. And I'm not gonna pretend like everyone is for me or everyone is has our best interests at heart. Okay, I have people who hit me up after 6, 7 years and not talking to me, like, hey, what's up? You know, you're not really coming genuinely to connect with me. I can just feel it. You're coming in to see what's going on with my life, okay? Because you're going by what I'm posting on. So, oh, they must be going through something. No, I'm not going through anything. If I was, I'm the type of person I will definitely take out time to myself. You guys are not going to see it unless I'm ready for you guys to, you know, if I'm ready to share it with you guys. But half of the time when I share things, I'm in a calm state. I'm actually in the mood, okay, where I'm not going to get overly emotional and you know, cry about it and fuss about it. I understand my emotions. I work through those emotions. I let them flow through me. And when I'm ready, yeah, I share my information. I share my experiences. I share my thoughts, my perspectives on certain things. It does not mean I'm having some breakdown and I need someone to come rescue me. Hell no. You post your feet in the sand. Like I said, people think you're going through emotional turmoil. No, I posted my feet in the sand because I'm grounding myself. Shit, I'm connecting with the earth. While you're thinking something else, you know, I know for a fact this is ways is something different than what you're thinking. So if you got someone coming into your life right now, um, trying to figure out your life based on what you post on social media, definitely keep that block up. Keep those hands up. Like, no, get your ass on, okay? Get your ass on. And it definitely could be a lover, okay? It could be a Gemini. It could be a person that you guys are interested in. And maybe this person is a little younger than you, a little immature, okay? They don't know how to communicate with you. They don't know how to approach you, okay? Most of the time when I get this page of swords and the lover is a person that's a little younger than you, that's interested in you. It's some type of immaturity with this person. I'm not saying this person is an immature person. It's sometimes people can have difficulty expressing their emotions and their feelings when it comes to you because you probably intimidate that person, okay? Specifically, and I got it again, specifically on a emotional level, okay? Maybe this person makes less money than you, okay? But this person, you haven't spoken to this person in 5, 6, you know, 4 years, 4, 5, 6 years. They're coming out of nowhere with some communication like, hey, how's life? I mean, I see you've been posting this. They're just trying to come back in because they're fishing for information. Shit. People want to know your business. And when you don't tell your business, oh, you're fake, you're phony, they're not going through anything. And another thing, why do people want to know your business just so they can see, or they want to know your struggles just so they can see if it's really a struggle? People have a bad tendency of trying to see your struggles, okay, your instances, your problems, your circumstances, and try to weigh out and balance and judge whether or not it's difficult to handle or not. Like, who are you to tell me that my issues, my problems are not difficult? They're difficult for me because it's my life. They don't know what other difficulties I had to deal with, and this could have been my breaking point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you guys an example. Say if some of you guys are going through a really tough time, you guys are having issues with communicating with people, you guys are shy, you have issues with getting out of your comfort zone. You're explaining to someone who is like a little extrovert, a little comfortable with expressing themselves. You tell them, they're like, oh, that's nothing to be. Don't allow people to tell you, okay, how big or small your problems and your issues are. Tell them mind their damn business. And there's nothing they can do if you tell them to their face, mind your damn business. Okay? Straight like that. Exactly like that. Um, like I said, some of you guys might be a little uncomfortable with confrontation, but at some point you got to put people in their place and let them know, my life and my business is nothing to do with you. Okay? Stay your ass over there. Okay? Definitely drink your water and mind your damn business. All right. It's some people out here for real. Um, they're counting your pockets and stuff. They're trying to make sure you're not making too much money more than them. They're trying to make sure you're not um, getting ahead in life further than them. They're trying to see what they can learn about you so they can come in and create some drama. Okay, create a tower in your life so things will go downhill to make themselves feel better. Whole time they're worrying about you. Their bills not paid. Okay, they make $500, $600 a week. Okay, nothing is getting taken out of their money, out of their check every week. But for some reason, they're worrying about your bills, but they ain't got their damn bills paid. They're looking for you for a handout, asking you for money. Okay, and I know some of you guys have dealt with people like that. Like, yeah, I got this, I got that. I'm making this, I'm making that. And every week they're out buying a purse instead of paying our damn bills. And then when bill time come, oh, I'm going through something. Oh my gosh, I got bills to pay. And you guys are going through something too. You guys are going through something emotional. And if some of you guys have friends like that and family like that who always watching what you're doing, or counting your pockets, okay, you understand what I'm saying? Counting your pockets, telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing, okay, trying to tell you why you have the certain problems you have. The whole time they got a whole house full of problems and shit. The house is dirty, okay, dishes not clean, all right, bills not paid, gas and electric, the heat and stuff turned off. Okay, they're showering and shit and doing what the hell they have to do, living in their fucking car, but they're worrying about you and what you're doing. Okay, so people priorities these days are so messed up. So you guys, if you have someone in your life right now who is signifying, okay, who is trying to mask them their fake ass concern as of being genuinely caring, okay, like I really care for you. They're minding your business and shit, trying to tell you what the hell you're supposed to do. Definitely tell that person to mind their business and keep their ass at a distance, keep them blocked, okay, because they're only calling you up, they're only hitting you up to fucking signify, okay. Like, I remember when this, I'm gonna share something with you guys, and I'm gonna try to make this quick because I got a few more minutes. But I remember when I was depressed, right? I was going through postpartum depression when I was working at my old job. Okay, after I had my son, he was about 7 months. I just started that job. I'm breastfeeding. I'm eating my ass off. This boy has severe food allergies. Okay, my son has severe food allergies, and whatever, and I'm breastfeeding him, so whatever I eat, it goes into the breast milk and it can affect him. So I'm on a strict diet. Okay, no gluten, no dairy, half of the time no meat. Okay, with just fruits, veggies, bread. And I realized when he was allergic to the bread, I had to cut that out, find everything gluten free. You know what I'm saying? So I was going through so much stress trying to get my diet in balance for my son because I'm still breastfeeding him. On top of the eating, on top of the food, I couldn't eat nuts. Okay, I just couldn't have a lot of things in my diet, okay? And then I had to drink a gallon and a half of water, you guys. I had to stay hydrated, not only for me, but to produce the damn milk. So, and I was working at a factory. I was actually working at Amazon, okay? And for those of you who know how it is to work at Amazon, that is physically stressful on the body, okay? And then everything is time. So I'm going through my postpartum depression. I'm breastfeeding and also working my ass off 10 hours a day, coming back. And at the time, I wasn't driving either, so I had to actually go catch a shuttle. Okay, I had to wake up extra early just to catch the shuttle in the morning to get to work, which is a 20 and 30-minute ride. Okay, so I was going through so much physically, mentally, and emotionally, just really going through a lot. And I had nosy ass coworkers who will always look at me when I would, sometimes share, a snippet of my life of why I was late. I'm like, damn, I had a whole bunch of things to deal with. Um, I would always have some rude ass coworker just mention something about how I look. And some people, for some reason, believe that depression looks the same on everyone. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I handled my depression differently. It was postpartum depression, not regular general depression. It was more like, um, I wish I can just take a vacation. It's 11:11 on the clock, you guys. I wish I could take a vacation. I want to break. I don't want to work. I don't want to be a mommy right now. And though it didn't make me a bad mommy, I was handling raising a child, okay, a 7 month old breastfeeding child, okay, by myself at the time. My son's father was not around. He was completely gone. So to deal with that on my own, plus the breastfeeding, the diet, and to make sure I'm doing my best, and I'm showing up for work and doing the job well. So I want my ass won't get fired. I'm paying bills on my own. I mean, I do it a lot on my own. So I was really going through it. And I had a lot of people who didn't understand why I was a little distant and standoffish at work. They would try to pry, and figure out what's going on with me, and why sometimes I would be running late, or sometimes I would be looking absolutely exhausted, absolutely tired. And because I didn't share those personal things, that personal information, they wrote me off as being sneaky, fake, phony, or making up excuses. I don't seem like I'm sad. I don't seem like something's going on. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to get over on the company. I'm trying to get over on people, and I'm a liar. Okay. So like I said, I've been through so much things, so many things, so much turmoil in my life, and have people try to convince me and tell me what the hell I'm going through. Like, what the fuck? How do you know what I'm going through, what I'm not going through? How do you know that? Did I tell you that? If I didn't tell you, then that's not what it is. And I actually had this happen for like the whole time I was working at that job, to the fact where because people couldn't control me, or they didn't think I was doing enough work, or they didn't think I was doing enough, because I didn't show them my circumstance. It wasn't clear. My circumstance wasn't clear. I wasn't in there crying every day. I wasn't in there, telling my business to everyone every day. I wasn't in there, super late. I probably was like 5 or 10 minutes late sometimes, once in a while, but it wasn't like a big significant difference where you can actually see that, hey, she must be going through something. But I definitely was going through it, and I had so many people mistreat me, misjudge me, and put me through a lot of unnecessary harassment and shit at my old job because they were minding my fucking business. Okay, so I know some of you guys probably face that right now. You're probably going through something right now. You got people minding your fucking business because you won't announce and tell them your business. But I wasn't ready to share my depression, what I was going through with those people at the time. I went through a lot of shit, unnecessary shit. But right now, this day, it's like what, four years after I've been going through that. I'm fine sharing these things with you guys. I'm fine sharing my experience with people because it doesn't bother me. Okay, I'm not emotionally attached to that experience anymore. I've worked through that. I healed through that. I understood what I was going through at the time. Okay, and it does not affect me as a whole. That's not who I am as a whole person. My depression wasn't who I was as a whole person. Okay, I was still taking care of myself. I was still paying bills. Okay, I was still going to see my son, tending to my son, loving my son, because when I was working those shifts, I couldn't have my son with me physically. Sorry, you guys. Damn, having some throat chakra issues. I need to grab some water. Give me a few, you guys. I'm gonna grab some water. Okay. So I got my water. Okay, so let me get back to the story. So for some reason, people feel like depression is supposed to look a certain way. Okay. Um, at that time, I did not have people to rely on. Okay. I had to, after work, after a 10-hour shift, I had to get off, uh, take my butt home, okay? Go out, go to my mother's house, which is a 5-minute walk from my house, okay? Go see my son, play with him, spend an hour and a half with him. I used to get off pretty late during the day too, around like 6:30. So I had to spend time with him till like 7:30, 8 o'clock. bring him some food because I had to cook everything for him. He was still breastfeeding. And also, he had food allergies. If any parent knows a child with food allergies, you have to read every damn thing because my son has a long ass list of stuff he's allergic to, okay? A lot of things. And it is very difficult these days to find some of the things to accommodate his diet, okay? So, and I had to make sure he was getting the nutrients he was getting because he wasn't getting enough vitamins and minerals because the breast milk wasn't enough. After a while, I kind of struggled with, my eating habits. I kind of didn't want to eat because I was so depressed, but I knew I couldn't do that because I have a little person relying on me. I had a small little person, a small little human, my baby, relying on me for that. So I had to set a reminder for every fucking thing because I was so depressed and so in a dark place at that time. I would forget a lot of things, so I had to make sure I had notes and things for a lot of stuff. I had to be on a strict schedule to accommodate my work schedule plus have time for my son. So that was a lot in one day to get my ass up early, make sure I catch the freaking shuttle, get my ass to work, make sure I eat, uh, perform my daily work duties and things like that, and make sure I don't get harassed, meet numbers, meet quotas and stuff at work. That was very difficult on its own. Plus, go on extra breaks to go pump for my son so he can have some milk, for the next day. That was a lot on me physically, like I said, emotionally, mentally. It was a lot. I was going through a lot. And the kind of treatment that I got from certain people back then was freaking disgusting, okay? All because they wanted to know my fucking business, okay? So I did one day tell one of my supervisors, one of my bosses, that I was going through it, and he looked at me like, "Oh, you don't seem like it." I'm like, "What the fuck is I supposed to look? Why? Because I'm not in here crying because my hair not a fucking mess." I still took care of myself. I still kept myself up. I still kept myself in order. Like I said, I still set those alarms. I set those notes. I kept myself in order because I know at the end of the day, I can't just think about myself. I can't just allow myself to fully drown in my emotions and drown in my depression. I have a little human that is really heavily relying on me, okay? I didn't have anyone behind me. I didn't have friends and family to pay my fucking bills if I couldn't go take my ass to work and pay and make the money to pay those bills. I didn't have any backup, okay? I'm like grinding, like busting my ass. But every day when I got a little moment to myself, the 20, 30 minutes to myself before I got ready, went to bed, to start that shit all over again, I think I did this for like 2 years, 2 years straight. Okay, no break in between. I would go home, like I said, after spending time with my son. I had to leave him with my mother. Okay, just to go back home and get some rest and get some sleep. I felt guilty because like I missed my baby all day. I wanted to be with him. I don't want to just throw a bottle at him, spend some 2 little hours of my time with him after work, and not fully be engaged with him. That really killed me. It guilted me. I felt guilty for a long time, because I felt like I wasn't being the mother that I feel like I should be for my child. It took me a while to cope with that and understand it doesn't make me a bad mother. I have to do what I have to do, okay, to support me and my baby. All right. So like I said, I was really going through it. I had to keep my hair done. I kept myself clean, well groomed. I kept things in order. I kept his food cooked. I kept things going because I felt like if I was ever to stop, I would fully and completely break the fuck down, because it was like getting to a point where every day after work, some days I would even put in some personal time just to leave work early, just to have a 20-minute, 30-minute window where I can just cry and let my emotions run. And you guys know, some of you women know, after having a child and you guys are still lactating, producing that milk, it takes certain hormones to produce that milk. I think it's the estrogen, if I'm not mistaken, okay? And it's so much, hormones coursing through my body. I'm by myself doing these things on my own. And not once did I have a person tell me, "You're doing a great job," or pat me on the back. I had to do that myself. I had to give that to myself. I bust my ass, going through a lot by myself. And looking back on it, yeah, it was so I would say a little toxic, okay, a little toxic, because even though I could have shared that moment and shared my issues with other people, the people who were around me were not supportive enough for me to want to open up. They were not welcoming enough for me to want to say that. And for that, I went through so much shit. Okay, so much mistreatment. At a time when I really just needed love, but I really just needed someone to support me. So, and I'm getting a little choked up talking about this because you guys, oh my gosh, like I did my thing, I did my shit, and I really did have to pat myself on the back, with those emotions roaring after having a baby. Like I said, you're still producing the milk, the hormones, they're at an all time high. Sometimes you're super emotional, you just want to cry. I've spent a lot of my days in this small, tiny room pumping milk for my son, crying my ass off like this cannot be like I can't do this shit no more. And every day I think I pray to God, like I wish I just want to quit. But a part of me is like I cannot quit. I cannot quit on my baby. I cannot quit on my child. I can't quit on myself because right now I'm all I got. And right now for my son, I'm all he has. Okay? So I never gave up, I never quit, but every day I prayed and wished and cried my ass off for a change. And um I can laugh about this now, you guys, but um yeah, I was really depressed, you guys. I was super depressed. Like it was bad. Like every single night I would come home and cry. Like really cry my ass off and no one knew. And because I didn't show it and I wasn't verbal and I wasn't willing to share this with other people, they didn't quite understand me. So they judged me like, oh, well, it doesn't seem like you're having a bad time. If you got enough time to get your nails done, get your hair done. Half the time when I did those things for myself, when I did all those grooming things to myself, I did because it made me feel good. Because I know if I let myself go completely, it will probably be worse. Okay, I kind of had to snap myself and smack myself up out of those certain moments because I understood this is only a cycle, and this I'll be damned if I'm allowed this to last forever. Okay, but like I said, fast forward, you guys, I definitely can laugh about this now. Yo, it was like one day I came to work. I knew I was off my game that day. I was dragging. It was almost, the time of the month, during the menstrual, we get kind of fatigued and tired. On top of that, I have rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't know. Okay. So that was also draining me. And then I was breastfeeding and pumping, and that was taking energy out of me. So all those things put together, mixed with the physical labor of the job, I was like, fuck this day. I took my time that day. I think I probably took two extra bathroom breaks than I usually do, which kind of caused me to lack in my performance at work that day. And I had a supervisor who could not stand me, who did not believe that I was doing enough work because I didn't show it, because I wasn't broke down, because I wasn't sweating my ass off, and I was actually working efficiently, working smart, effectively. I was making those numbers, but that particular day, I was slacking, and I knew it, and I was like, you know what? I might have to have a talk with my supervisor tomorrow about the previous day. And the next day came. You guys know, the next day came. I tried to talk to my supervisor, my boss, and she was gone. She wasn't my boss anymore. She transferred to another building. Fast forward a week, she's been gone for a week. I don't have a supervisor over top of me, but I had a person who didn't like me who was standing in for her while she was gone. They wait for her replacement. So fast forward another week, 2 weeks after my day of slacking, I get fired out of nowhere. Okay, mind you guys, I'm a great employee. Despite everything I was going through, I never failed to meet the quota in my job. I never failed to meet those numbers, to meet the demand. Never. But that one particular day, instead of them, you know, uh, suspending me or writing me up, they decided to fucking fire me. And it wasn't because I was a bad employee or a shitty employee or it was a big drastic change. It probably was a little small change. I kind of slacked off, I would say, a nice good chunk of time during that day, which I don't think was a drastic amount. But to this particular supervisor, he was out to get me from the jump. Okay, that's a whole other story. Okay, I don't know why I'm struggling to say these words today, but that's like a whole other story to tell you guys another time. But he definitely he was the person who um, just created this tower moment to get me fired, but it was definitely something that I asked for. It was definitely a blessing in disguise. God heard my cries every day. My Lord, my God, okay, my higher power heard my cries every day, and my ass got fired. And you know what's crazy? Instead of me crying and breaking down because I got fired, I laughed my ass off because I already knew what it was. Okay, exactly what I needed to get out, to get away. I found my way out and I took that shit. I can laugh about it today. I mean, I think I was a little pissed off how it happened back then. This was like almost 2.5 years ago. But now I can laugh about it because I truly understand that God gave me my way out. That was definitely my way out. And your prayers will be answered. If you pray for that shit enough, and if it's in your heart and your soul, and you pray for that shit enough, it will come true. And I think I was at my darkest place when I used to pray for this thing. And God just knew, okay, I gotta get my child. I gotta get my baby out of this. Okay, she's coming to me every fucking day for 2 years straight, crying to me every night, saying, I gotta leave. I can't do this shit no more. Please make a way. Okay, he definitely made a way. So if you guys are going through a situation like you're praying for that shit, it's in your heart and your soul, and you're praying for it, whatever you're praying for, if it's in your heart and your soul, I guarantee you, your higher power, God, He will definitely grant that prayer. Okay, He will definitely give you that prayer. He will answer that prayer. All right. It might not be in the way you are expecting it, but it definitely comes in a sometimes it can show up in a really whimsical way. Okay. I really think to this day that shit was just funny how I just got fired. The first time I slacked, baby. The first time I slacked, I got fired. That is funny. But anyway, because I'm about to go to something totally different. But the message of today is please mind your business. You don't know what a person is going through. And for those of you who are facing people in your business signifying and shit, mistreat you because they don't understand you and how you maneuver, okay, how you show up in the world. They don't understand. Your sense of introversion, your sense of self and staying to yourself and protecting your energy, they don't understand that. They kind of retaliate and act out and mistreat you and try to trigger you and trying to get you out of character and shit. You got people around you like that. Definitely put those people in their damn place and tell them mind their damn business. Straight like that. Mind your damn business. Okay? So, and nothing is going to happen to you. When you guys are standing up for yourself, sticking up for yourself, you cannot be afraid and scared and timid and be like, oh no, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't, it's a certain way to do it. If you don't want to get in trouble for wilding out on somebody, then do it respectfully, okay? Make sure you do it with a firm, deep voice, okay? Do it with that firm, strong ass voice I know you have. You don't have to curse that person out. And if it's your boss, yeah, definitely put them in their place. It's none of your business. Your boss should not be asking you how many children you got, what you do on the weekends. I ain't working on the weekends. I ain't off. It's none of your damn business. Okay? So you let them people know. Someone calling you up, they haven't talked to you in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, even a year. You haven't called me up to say happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and nothing. But you want to call me up because you see me post something on social media. Get your ass on. You nosing and you signifying. Okay? So, like I said, have those firm boundaries. Have a stance for yourself, a strong stance for yourself, and put those people in their place. Tell them, mind your damn business. Okay? Drink your water and mind your business. All right? So, if you guys got something from this message today, I'm glad you did. Okay? Let it soak in. All right. But if you didn't, it is what it is. Thank you so much for vibing with me, for stopping past and allowing me to talk my shit on this Tuesday. Okay. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.